Phineas and Ferb, Season 5, Episode 1 to 5 recap. Episode 1, Summer Blockbuster and Cloudy with a Chance of Mom. Summer Blockbuster opens on the last day of school, where Phineas, Ferb, and their friends launch straight into creating a colossal block party. With supersized attractions and their trademark ingenuity, they rally the neighborhood, ready to kick off another unforgettable summer. Candace, as always, is hot on their trail, determined to finally get them busted. But Mom's more focused on bonding as a family. In the midst of it all, Perry the platypus learns that Dr. Doofenshmirtz has returned to villainy with a comically destructive vaporizorinator that vaporizes everything annoying, including cell towers and mannequins. In Cloudy with a Chance of Mom, Doofenshmirtz's invention misfires spectacularly, turning Linda into a sentient storm cloud. The kids scramble to reverse it. Buford and Isabella retrieve the inator. Baljeet tinkers to fix it, while Candace emotionally connects with her cloud mom and convinces her to come home. Perry intervenes again to stop Doof's plan to amplify the storm. With the power restored, the party is saved, and everyone's reunited for a celebratory photo. Episode 2, Submarine Sandwich Submarine and License to Bust. In Submarine Sandwich Submarine, the gang builds a full-size submarine made entirely of sandwich ingredients and descends into the Mariana Trench. Candace stows away, sacrificing her prized sandcastle contest. After stirring up a giant sea creature, they execute a clever escape using an escape pod. Meanwhile, Doofenshmirtz's food-stealing inator inadvertently buries their vessel beneath the beach. The sands shift, restoring Candace's sandcastle victory, allowing for a bittersweet moment of sibling vindication. License to Bust finds Phineas and Ferb inspired by geckos to create state-of-the-art climbing gear, exploring Danville while Candace struggles through her driving test. Simultaneously, Doof activates his red/green shiftinator to manipulate traffic lights to his advantage. The city plunges into chaos until Perry steps in and Candace hits the roads, driving right into the yellow light hysteria. Her test culminates in a surprise victory, aided by an inator misfire that ensnares Doof's car on the discarded gecko gear. Episode 3, Dry Another Day and Deconstructing Doof. When the summer heat arrives, Dry Another Day has Phineas, Ferb, and friends constructing a giant circular ice luge track. The thrill-seekers glide across town until Doofenshmirtz, armed with his dry-off inator and dunkelberry oil, attempts to convert the water park into an oil park. Just in time, the luge slams into a slide, melting mid-air and triggering an oil-cleaning cascade that saves the park. Deconstructing Doof brings Candace and Doofenshmirtz face-to-face in therapy with Dr. Mosley Shammai, who detects a shared psychological pattern. Candace's drive to bust her brothers parallels Doof's villainous schemes. As he prepares to publicly expose this connection, Perry labels him a madman and uses Doof's self-destruct inator to obliterate the evidence, and accidentally demolishes the neighborhood disco ball. The juxtaposition of therapy, revelations, and slapstick makes this one of the season's most introspective yet humorous stories. Episode 4, Tropy McTropeface and Biblioblast. Tropy McTropeface features the friends building a whirling, giant zoetrope that escapes into pre-dawn Danville. As it rolls through town, it inadvertently thwarts the Mother Mugger, recovering stolen umbrellas. Doof's turnover inator misfires earlier in the day, damaging the zoetrope, but its momentum later deflects an incoming meteor, crashing next to a Ferris wheel and saving the town in the nick of time. In Biblioblast, Lawrence's busted bookcase prompts Phineas and Ferb to build an elaborate replacement, only for Doofenshmirtz to unleash his faceplant inator, transforming plants into miniature doofs that assault the yard. The plant army trashes the new bookcase until Perry activates the inator's self-destruct feature, neutralizing the threat and restoring Lawrence's library to its humble original stature. Episode 5, A Chip to the Vet and More Than an Intern. In A Chip to the Vet, the family visits the vet for Perry's routine checkup, joined by Candace and Jeremy at Slushy Dog. The kids create a whimsical pet grooming machine to pass the time. Doofenshmirtz crashes the vet with his plan to microchip Perry. Perry escapes, triggering the grooming contraption and ejecting Doof. In the end, the family opts against the chip, and Perry remains uncompromised. More Than an Intern takes the gang to a rocket-powered lacrosse match, linking Danville and Africa. Meanwhile, Doof devises a chaotic scheme involving live fish flooding the town. Agent Carl, pressed into overtime by Major Monogram, assists Perry in neutralizing the fish apocalypse. After pursuits through a restaurant, party, and pizza delivery, Perry prevails and Carl earns complimentary OBUCA parking, a small but meaningful triumph. If you loved this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into your favorite shows.